Hey guys, are you thinking about selling your home this year in 2023? Well, stay tuned because it is a completely different market out there. So if you are thinking about selling your home, these are tips that you're gonna wanna see and hear to make sure that your house sells for top dollar in the least amount of time.
Hey guys, this is Gus and Carla here. We are local realtors here in the Dallas area. We do help many families just like yours buy, sell, invest, and relocate here into the Dallas area. So here we are in 2023, completely different market than we came from the previous 2 years. So if you guys are looking or thinking about selling your home in this year, make sure to stick around to this video.
Okay guys, let's jump right into it. Tip number one is make sure that before you put your house up on the market, it is up to date.
Yes.
You guys, there is nothing worse than walking through a home that is outdated. Buyers sometimes won't even want to go in. It's so important that you make sure that your house is up to date, at least in the areas where it really does matter.
Yeah.
So
what are those areas that most matter that we know of, that we have experienced it, and that is your kitchen, very important, master bathroom.
Yeah, so the master bathroom, the kitchen, the master closet too. It's just so important, you guys. If you've got outdated wallpaper, it's sometimes super inexpensive to just get that stuff replaced, tear it down, paint it. Another really good tip is just to add new appliances. I saw like an ad that had stainless steel appliances, a stove and a microwave for $1,000. Okay, so please update your appliances. If you've got the beige colored appliances, update it. You have no idea what that's going to do for your home, for the value. Buyers are looking to get new updated appliances. They don't like old ones.
Right. Cabinets, kitchen cabinets is a big thing also. So make sure, invest some money into those cabinets, especially if you have some really outdated ones. A really quick renovation, put in some new cabinetry in there will really make a difference in your home.
Yeah, I've known people that can just paint them and add some hardware.
Yes.
Changes the entire look. Also, you guys can do something inexpensive like changing light fixtures. Something really inexpensive, and it does update your home dramatically.
Obviously, guys, there are tons of things that you could do to keep your house up to date and keeping it very modern or whatever style that you want to be at. So depending on your budget, depending on how much you have to spend on renovations and stuff like that. So just make sure to do some research and maybe see what the most common, most important areas of the house is, so you can focus on those areas and make sure to have those very updated features on your home. All right, tip number 2 for sellers out there here in 2023, and that is price it competitively. So make sure, guys, that you are keeping up to date with what the market is doing around you, not just in the city, but in your community in specific. So you want to make sure that you're not overly pricing your home, because it is going to be very hard to come back from that if you stay in the market 30 days on that price. And if it's overly priced, it's just a momentum that you get at the beginning that it's very hard to come back to if you priced your home way too high. So keep that in mind. Also, make sure to get with a real estate professional in your area, in your market, whatever market that you're in. That way, they can make sure that they're doing a very thoroughly market analysis of your home and the surrounding areas to see what homes are actually selling for, not just listed for, what they're actually selling for, and to make sure that they're getting a very good study of that market.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times we've gone to listing appointments, and we'll have the seller sit there with us and say, well, the house across the street I know listed for $250 a square foot. So my house is double the size, so I can list it at this. There is so much more that goes into play with that. Like, is it a 1-story? Is yours a 2-story? Also, keeping in mind that the bigger your house is, odds are the lower your square footage needs to be. So there's just so much that goes into play. Also, we have access to the MLS, which means we can see what the price actually closes at. So if a house is listed for $450,000 and it sells for $450,000, only realtors can see what it actually sold for, and we can see if the seller kicked back any money.
Yes.
So if the house actually sold for $450,000, but the seller kicked back $30,000, that means the house didn't sell for $450. It actually sold for $420.
Right, which is, Realtor.com, Zillow will not be able to tell you that information unless you're coming to a realtor,
yes,
and they can give you that information as well.
Yes,
So,
and here's the thing, Texas is a non-disclosure state, so that means that they don't have to disclose any pricing information with you. So you do want to make sure to get a hold of a real estate professional that can run some numbers for you. Just so that you have a really good idea of what you can possibly sell your house for.
yeah, we do this very strategically with our clients, and if you are thinking about selling, give us a call if you are in our area especially. So we do have a very specific market strategy on how to price your home to get the more attention, to get lots of buyers interested in.
Okay guys, so number 3 is making sure that you're prepared for showings. So what we do with our clients is we make sure that they are completely decluttered,
Yes.
All personal pictures removed. A lot of people are like, hey, but these are my kids and this is this. And here's the thing, people are not buying your family. So you have to make it as easy as possible to have the next person walk into your house and picture their family living there.
Right.
So declutter everything. A couple of things that we ask our clients to do when we sell their house is make sure that your windows are clean, and make sure that you hire a professional cleaning service to come through.
Very important.
Yes, because first impressions are lasting. So a buyer walking in is going to see that that you didn't clean the stove, that you didn't clean the oven. So you want to make sure that that first impression is going to be lasting with them, and that it's going to be a good first impression. So all of our listings, we make sure that all of these things are done before showings.
Yes, we've literally got into homes with clients. As soon as we open the doors, we can right away know that that's not going to be the house for them. We walk right out. We don't even go inside. As soon as we open the door, if it's not cleaned, gosh, it's just something about that throws them off throws off the buyer. So
it is. So along with that comes making sure you're prepared for showings. Showings can happen at any time, so making sure that you are ready to go. I know this sounds crazy, but especially if you've got kids and a family and dogs, but you need to make sure that all of that stuff is put away, that there's no toys laying around. What we did when we sold was we actually packed a bunch of the kids' toys and gave them a couple and said, here's what you can play with, and that is it. And that's just kind of what you got to do. Also making sure that you're not cooking a ton while you are showing the house, because smells stay in the home for sure. So if you're cooking bacon or you're cooking fish, it's just not a smell you want the buyer to come in and smell. Okay, if you guys are thinking about possibly selling and you're not entirely sure how to go about it, give us a call. We're talking about decluttering and making sure that you're ready for showings. There are a couple of things that we do differently than most realtors that guarantee a successful sale. And so you want to give us a call, because there's absolutely our strategies and our marketing and our game plan is definitely different than a lot of other realtors in our area, where we've been able to go into homes that haven't sold. They weren't able to be sold with previous agents, unfortunately. They were on the market too long. They were overpriced. And we'll get into the other things like pictures and whatnot, but we'd be more than happy to sit down with you, show you what we do differently and why our strategies and our marketing plans seem to work.
All right, guys, so tip number 4 to how to sell your home here in 2023 is using professional pictures to take the pictures of your home. You want to make sure that your pictures are top-notch, high definition, well taken, and hey, add some drone footage if you want to go above and beyond as well. So we don't do pictures with our phones. And
here's the thing, we have great phones and they take great pictures.
Yes.
But it's a no-no. It's a big no-no.
Yes, yes. There are professionals for that, and you know what? We'd rather just hire them for all of our listings to take awesome,
Absolutely.
top-notch pictures.
Because that is ultimately what's going to sell your house. Your buyer is going to be more likely, more than probably 99%, going to be looking at those pictures before they even think about stepping into your house. And if those pictures don't look good, they are going to skip it. They're not going to want to be enticed to go look at the home. Even if you've got a great, fabulous home, wrong angles, wrong lighting can do so much damage.
Yes. Yeah, everybody's looking on Zillow, they're looking at Realtor.com, all these, websites that, they're just looking online, looking through pictures. So you want to make sure that your pictures are standing out from the competition.
Absolutely. And then we do extra stuff to make sure that our pictures stand out above any other realtor's pictures as well.
Yeah.
So because not only are you looking at the right angles, the right lighting, but you also want to make sure that your pictures are popping.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that, decluttering is very important here.
Yeah. And these guys that do these professional pictures, they know they do this, especially if they're focused on real estate. So they know which angles to do, what features to focus on as far as like when they're taking their pictures. So
they know what to look for. Like I can't tell you how many times we'll scroll through pictures and we see like the trash can right there, or we'll see like toilet wipes on top of the toilet. Like,
so we see some funky stuff, okay?
These are just things that no, you can't unsee what you've seen.
Right.
Okay, so very important to make sure it is decluttered and you're taking some great pictures. Remove everything from your shower. You just,
everything off the floor, rugs and stuff like that. This is something that, that needs to get done.
Yes, that is how you're going to stand out from the competition in 2023. Okay, guys, so tip number 5 is marketing your home correctly. So important. And here's the thing, we're coming from a market where you used to be able to put a sign in the front yard and your home would be sold in 24, 48 hours.
Right.
You didn't have to do a ton of marketing. People would just drive by, see the sign, buy the house.
Right.
Crazy. We are completely out of that market now. Completely out of it. It is time for realtors to really get back to
basics.
Back to the basics.
Yeah, back to step it up again. You got to step up again now.
Absolutely. So it's not just putting your sign up there. Like, you have to do strategic, not even just marketing. You have to do strategic marketing. Like, who are you targeting? For example, if your house is a 1-story, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, your realtor, whoever it is that you're working with, is going to want to target first-time home buyers. They're not going to want to target that family that has outgrown their home and they need a 3,000 plus square foot house. So they've got to be very strategic to who they're throwing ads out to, where they're doing their farming or advertising your home to.
Yes.
It's all about social media right now too. So, making sure you've got Reels going on, you've got YouTube going on, you've got Facebook going on. If you happen to sit down with a realtor and you're like, hey, what does your social media look like? And it's non-existent, I'm probably not gonna sell my house with them.
Yeah, just because social media is where it's at right now. And we do focus a lot on several social media platforms, Google Ads being a big one of them.
Google is huge right now, so.
Yeah, YouTube. So you want to make sure that you're staying up to date with what the real estate market is doing. And everybody is online. Everybody is on their smartphones, looking at homes through their smartphones. So how are they going to get in front of your house? Well, this is where we come in at, and we do our job as realtors and market your home the most possible way.
Yes, and it's where are buyers coming from? That's the reality of it, So you've got to know where they're coming from to be able to throw that kind of marketing and advertising to them. Because if you're doing, I hate to say this, but like old school marketing where you're like, flyers and mailers. Here's the thing, like, we get them and we throw them away, right? As I'm sure some of you do. If you don't, drop a comment below, because I'd love to know if, how many people actually are considering the flyers and mailers and are like really looking at them, because it's just not the age that we're in right now.
Right.
It's, you are out, on your break or whatever, and you're scrolling through your phone looking at homes.
Yeah.
That's a reality. So making sure that you market your home correctly is very, very vital in selling your home.
Yeah, we would love to share that with you if you are considering selling your home, and we love and would like to know what we do differently as agents on listing your home, getting it ready to list, and actually selling your home. Make sure to reach out to us. We would love to go over all that good stuff with you. Tip number 6, guys, on how to sell your home in 2023, and that is hire a professional real estate agent. Yes, we are real estate agents here in the Dallas area. So in whatever market that you're in, okay, make sure to get a real estate agent to help you, to market, to do all these tips that we're talking about. Hopefully you are able to find a really good one that can guide you through the whole process and not skip any of the important steps.
Right. Because I mean, we are in a completely different market, guys. And here's the thing: we partner with so many great agents throughout the U.S. nationwide that if you are in a different state and you don't have a real estate agent that you're comfortable working with, or you just don't know a good one, go ahead and reach out to us, and we can always pair you up with one of the great realtors, colleagues that we know and love and trust that can definitely help you out. So
make sure to reach out and make sure that you know of everything they're doing for you as far as getting your home ready to be listed. And what the process are to market your home and what they're doing. All the good stuff that goes with it.
Because it's so much more than, just being able to put a sign out front. Unfortunately, the market 100, it just completely turned. And so it's back to the basics, and you want to make sure that you are partnering up with somebody that you trust.
Right.
Because it's really important to have that open communication, and that's something that we come across to all of our clients. Like, we don't show up and just like, we want to get to know you, because we want to make sure that the relationship's going to work both ways. You want to work with somebody you can trust. And there's so much more that goes on into it. Like, hiring a real estate professional is not just for selling your home. That is the top priority, but it's navigating through the process of selling your home. So there are legal forms, and there is negotiation that needs to be done. So that's where we come in, and that's where we do our job, and we make sure that we're negotiating on your behalf, that we're doing what needs to be done and what's the best for you as our client.
There's deadlines that need to be met. There are title companies involved, there are lenders involved. So we want to make sure that whoever real estate agent that you're working with to have a great communication. That's very important.
Lots of disclosures too. So we've come across, for sale by owners where we're like, hey, well, do you have a disclosure? Well, I don't even know what that is. Like, there are things that you need to make sure that are filled out and given to the buyer in order for the transaction to be legal and everything to fall into place so that you make it to the closing table.
Do you have a contract on hand? Do you have an official form, or did you just fill one out on Word? You want to make sure that you have a title company on hand. You want to have an inspector, an appraisal, and all that stuff. So
because here's the thing, we're not in the business of listing homes, we're in the business of selling homes. So it's really important that you partner up with somebody who is absolutely going to do that for you and be there for you every single step of the way.
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. These were the tips for you as a home seller in 2023. I hope that you can take them in whatever market that you're in and you can put them to use. Make sure to, guys, hit that like button and that subscribe button. Also, that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all of our content that we post each and every week. We would love to hear from you, answer any questions that you may have. So our information is going to be up here. You can go into the description of this video as well. So you can email us, you can text us, you can call us, you can book an appointment with us. We would love to chat with you. Leave a comment as well. Let us know which tip was your favorite. And
and if you have another one that maybe we forgot or missed, let us know. We'd be happy to answer any questions that you guys may have. And if you guys are looking for something like, hey, I'm looking for an agent in Ohio or whatever, drop a comment. We'd be happy to connect you with somebody. And if you have any questions about any forms that you may need, like, hey, I'm in Minnesota, do we need a seller's disclosure? We'll point you to the right source. You know, and we're happy to give you any forms if you are in the state of Texas. We're happy to let you know what forms you actually need if you are for sale, like for sale by owner, and you're curious to know what forms you need to legally have.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you for your support. Thank you for watching this video. We will see you next time.